Austin, Texas. Went down there, of course, for the big comedy show at the Vulcan. Myself, Gavin McInnes, and Josh Denny. Great time. Really cool crowd. You know, good crowd. A good comedy crowd. A good comedy crowd you want sitting in front of you when you're doing stand-up. As far as being cool, there were a few of them just chased me out of every place I was going into. They mean well, but I got to be honest. I had to get the hell out of some of these clubs. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll be back. I'll be right back. And then I made my way over to Mitzi's at the Comedy Mothership and sat, wound down, took a breath, had a beer. Because it's like you just walk into these, and I saw Gavin and Josh there hanging out with the people that had just seen the show, and I was just, I got to get the fuck out of here. And then one of the broads stole Gavin's white blazer. You know, he wears that white suit when he does his act, his comedy. And some woman got a surveillance cam in a bar of her just walking out with it under her arm. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's not a mistake. It can't be an error because it was probably 100 degrees that day. Maybe at that point it was down to 89. But there's no way you go, oh, I forgot. I thought I brought a jacket. There she is. She was hot. I'll give her that. I remember talking to her and, taking pictures and whatnot. But there she is with Gavin's jacket walking out into literally 85 degree weather. So it wasn't like, I thought it was my jacket that I took when it was 100 degrees when I left the house. So I don't know. I haven't heard any more from Gavin about that situation. But what are you doing? You enjoyed the show? You had fun? We hung out. They hung out. And then you steal the guy's jacket. The jacket! So that was weird. I found that a little odd. I went to the mothership. I had a drink. And then I texted Gavin and Josh and said, where are you guys? Like, where are you hanging out? And are there fans there? And I didn't get an answer, but I heard earlier where they were. So I went there and I walked in and looked and I saw Gav and he's talking. And then it's like, Anthony, yeah, come here. You know what you got to do? Here's the thing that, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. So I just waltzed right out of there, went to a good taco truck, got a couple of tacos, went back to my room. Tacos and forensic files. I had to get up early for the plane the next day anyway, but I just, I don't know. Right after the show, see, I get that. It's part of the bargain. Right after the show, you hang out. It's almost like you can't get out of the club without shaking some hands, taking some pictures, signing some things. It's great. I have no problem with that. I have a little problem with that, but not a huge problem. But then once I step out of the comedy club, I want to relax a little. I just want to wind down, take in some of the local sights, overhear some conversations, whatever. Just all by myself. That's all I want to do. And I don't want to have things stolen from me like Gavin did. So you're going to ruin it for Gavin too. He's not going to want to hang out with you guys if you're stealing shit. I guess I just watched Opie's latest podcast. And again, I'm not going to go after him or anything. But he talks about how he was saving lives on the beach. He's got a beach house out in the Hamptons, and he was on the beach, and saw a couple of kids struggling in the water, and the story's just phenomenal. It's just great. You gotta watch it. He's a hero. He is a hero. Saved two little kids. Well, he does bring up that the lifeguards showed up and didn't swim too far out, and the father was there, but a lot of reflection. You get the rescue story, and then you get the reflection of like, then it hit me. I thought about it. Anyway, it's hilarious. It is one of the funniest podcasts I've seen in quite some time. Oh, the San Quentin father. This just sounds bad. This sounds bad. The San Quentin prison set up a father-daughter prom. Doesn't that sound bad? And not even so much for the dad. You know, the dad is in prison. And I'm sure it wasn't some noble act that was taken the wrong way that put him in prison. He's probably a piece of shit. So just to have the daughter visiting him in prison in that respect is a little odd. But, you know, there's other guy prisoners there. You want your daughter in a little prom gown dancing around in front of these? I don't know. And why are prisoners getting this luxury to have a moment, a day with their daughter? And it's prison. Bars, cement, even a TV I don't quite agree with, but if it keeps them a little content. 3 squares, a cot, and there you go. That's prison. So the idea of letting them get their daughters in there and have this moment, prison's getting too easy. It's because I'm not in one. If I was in a prison, I would want it glowed easier. But that's what keeps people out of prison, is the fact that prison is really tough. It sucks. There aren't many places you'll find yourself in life just leading your normal, upstanding citizen life where the threat of being in the ass is looming over you. The mall, I don't know, Chick-fil-A. How many people get tooled in the ass in Chick-fil-A? Prison, though, has always been this outstanding monument of a place where ass can definitely happen. And with that in mind, it normally keeps people out of prison.